continue to grow. Watch what you hear. Radio Gone TV. Sun FM TV would like to welcome the following towns to Top Star Channel 91. Ndola, Kitwe, Luanshya, Mufulira, Kalulushi, Chingola, Chililabombwe, Kapiriamposhi, Kabwe, Lusaka, Kafue, Choma, Mazabuka, Livingston, Chipata, Chinsali, Kasama, Mansa, Solwezi, and Mongo. Feel free to interact with us and let us know where you are watching from. Only on your Top Star Decoders Channel 91, Sun FM TV. Radio Gone Rogue. Radio Gone TV.
The news.
Hello, we're so glad you could join us for Midday News. The news headlines. Government says the visit by United Nations Special Rapporteur Irene Khan signals Zambia's growing openness to international scrutiny and its commitment to democratic governance. The Local Government Service Commission has voiced serious concern over the deteriorating condition of the Mulala Health Post in Livingston, calling for urgent intervention to enhance service delivery. Minister of Labour and Social Security Brenda Tambatamba has praised the New Dawn administration for its significant investment in the Enhanced Constituency Development Fund CDF, describing it as unprecedented. Former Football Association of Zambia FAZ referees manager Asif Banda has emphasized the need to improve remuneration for match officials. Stay tuned for the details coming shortly.
The news. 88.5 Sun FM.
With the details, my name is Ndekazi Lungu. Government says the visit by United Nations Special Rapporteur Irene Khan signals Zambia's growing openness to international scrutiny and its commitment to democratic governance. Delivering a ministerial statement in Parliament on the official visit to Zambia by the United Nations Special Rapporteur on the promotion and protection of the right to freedom of opinion and expression, Irene Khan, which took place from 20th to 31st January 2025, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Relations Mulambo Haimbe said the visit reflects government's principles of transparency, accountability, and respect for fundamental freedoms. Special rapporteurs are independent experts appointed by the UN Human Rights Council to assess and report on human rights conditions in member states upon invitation. Mr. Haimbe explained that during her mission, Ms. Khan held wide-ranging consultations with government institutions, civil society, the media, academia, and opposition parties. And her preliminary report offers a candid assessment of Zambia's progress in promoting freedom of opinion and expression, while also identifying areas that require urgent reform. Ms. Khan commended Zambia for several key reforms that underscore its democratic trajectory, such as the enactment of the Access to Information Act in 2023, the repeal of criminal defamation of the President, and Zambia's candidacy for the UN Human Rights Council 2027 to 2029 term. The minister stated that the developments were hailed as significant steps towards strengthening democratic institutions and aligning national laws with international human rights standards. Despite the progress, the Special Rapporteur highlighted several areas of concern, which she highlighted as the continued existence of the Public Order Act and State Security Act, which may restrict fundamental freedoms, concerns over media independence, cyber law enforcement and civil society regulation, digital inclusion gaps, gender-based online abuse, and the spread of disinformation, and the need for consistent implementation of reforms, particularly ahead of the 2026 general elections. In her address to the Human Rights Council in Geneva, Ms. Khan described Zambia as a positive example of democratic transition in the region and encouraged the country to maintain its reform momentum. Meanwhile, government welcomed the Special Rapporteur's findings, affirming that her recommendations align with the country's constitutional values and long-term governance priorities. The Local Government Service Commission has voiced serious concern over the deteriorating condition of the Mulala Health Post in Livingston, calling for urgent intervention to enhance service delivery. During a recent tour of the facility, Commission Vice Chairperson Mr. Brian Ndumba described the current state of the health post as inadequate and ill-equipped to meet the health care needs of the local population. He underscored the necessity for health facilities, particularly those serving as primary points of care in rural areas and peri-urban communities, to be adequately maintained and resourced. Mr. Ndumba further noted the importance of integrating operations between the existing clinic and the newly constructed maternity annex to ensure the provision of holistic maternal and child health care services. He highlighted the strategic use of the Constituency Development Fund (CDF) as a viable mechanism for addressing infrastructure deficiencies and bolstering local health systems. Additionally, Mr. Ndumba emphasized the need for improved sanitation at the health post, advocating for the elimination of pit latrines, which he deemed unsafe and inconsistent with modern health care standards.
While the constituency Development Fund has brought improvements to many communities, Mulala Health Post in Kabila Ward of Livingston tells a different story. A recent tour of the facility revealed poor sanitation and outdated infrastructure, which raised serious concerns from oversight authorities. Local Government Service Commission Vice Chairperson Brian Ndumba, who led the tour, was saddened by the condition of the health post. He questioned why the Constituency Development Fund, meant to support such facilities, has not been effectively used in this case, adding that allowing a facility to operate in such a state is unacceptable.
This facility, all of it, is supposed to be rubbed out of here and put a proper structure here to take care of people. Surely in a city council, we can't call this a health post or anything to do with taking care of human beings, the welfare of someone's life. Like this, no. More so that we are in a city. This is what the president has been talking about. CDF has come to set lives free. It's come to build lives. But if us that have been charged with the responsibility to take care of people, even in your own senses, when you come here and you look at a facility like this and there's a pit at one, what runs in your mind, colleagues? We can do better. We can do better.
In response, Livingston Town Clerk Timothy Mambalakata assured the Commission that Mulala Health Post has been earmarked for upgrades under the 2026 Constituency Development Fund.
Surely we mobilize the community so that we push in the application. Then next year we'll do the implementation. I think by fourth quarter next year we should be done.
Mr. Ndumba also took time to visit the newly constructed Nakatindi police post, where he expressed satisfaction and noted that the project demonstrates how the CDF should be used for tangible and meaningful public service delivery.
Good works. I hope we can continue to plant this kind of infrastructure and take care of our communities. So it is now agreed that here we'll put an entrance, this wall, we'll put, is there a gate there?
Yes,
facing the community.
Facing the community.
So this police station will take care of the community?
Yes, yes.
and the skills.
Mr. Ndumba also visited an ongoing CDF-funded community hall project in the same area, where he called for the installation of security measures to protect the facility from vandalism. As the Local Government Service Commission continues its inspection of CDF projects across the country, the call remains clear: accountability, quality service delivery, and proper use of public funds must be the standard. Prudence Mutela reporting for Sun TV News, Livingstone, Southern Province.
Minister of Labour and Social Security Brenda Tambatamba has praised the New Dawn administration for its significant investment in the Enhanced Constituency Development Fund (CDF), describing it as unprecedented. Speaking on the matter, Ms. Tambatamba highlighted that President Hakainde Hichilema has delivered on his campaign promise of increasing CDF allocation, surpassing the initial pledge of $1 million with a disbursement of 25 million kwacha in 2022 alone. She stated that this level of commitment reflects the President's credibility and dedication to national development. Ms. Tambatamba, who also serves as the Member of Parliament for Kasempa, emphasized that since assuming office in 2021, President Hichilema has remained consistent in delivering on his pledges.
Is this government which has delivered not only an unprecedented amount of investment in CDF, in the promise of $1 million that the president promised when we were in opposition. He delivered 25 million, which was way over $1 million at the time in 2022. That demonstrates credibility. He promised, he delivered. He didn't just deliver it once. His government has delivered in 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, incrementally.
We take a break and return with sports news. Stay with us.
Time is power. Our lives are powered by the sun. As the sun rises, so do we. It's time to power your life and say goodbye to blackouts with a new Topstar solar solution, the H50 hybrid system. Enjoy a safe and reliable solar solution at home or your business with the Topstar hybrid inverter, lithium battery, and 550-watt solar panels. Experience a peace of mind with reduced electricity bills, long warranty of up to 5 years with free installation. For more information, call or WhatsApp now on 0779 042000, 0779 042000, or visit our Facebook page at Topstar. Also pay us a visit at our head office next to Arcade Shopping Mall. Topstar Solar. Power your life.
Former Football Association of Zambia FAZ referees manager Asif Banda has emphasized the need to improve remuneration for match officials. Contributing to a discussion on a podcast dubbed VAR, Banda revealed that the money referees receive in the country is nothing to write home about. He explained that officiating allowances are divided into two parts: transport allowance and officiating allowance. Banda clarified that, as the name suggests, transport allowance caters for travel logistics for individual referees, and the rate allocated depends on the distance covered from their residence to the match venue. Although he was reluctant to disclose exactly how much referees are paid per league game, he noted that elite referees who officiate top-tier matches earn more than those managing lower league games. Banda has since appealed to Football House to urgently address the plight of referees with a view to improve officiating standards.
To answer your question, Chips, it is a bleeding ground. But this is what happens actually even at CAF level, even at FIFA level. I'll tell you this.
Okay.
Like I told you that I've officiated games even outside the country. Off my head, I think one game I remember very well where we went to officiate with the Wellington Kaumas of these days at that time was Sudan. They were playing, Democratic Republic of Congo in one of the qualifiers games for the Africa Cup. And Sudan were in charge of paying us, the monies. And this is how it is. This is how the setup is. Referees should just hold integrity to know how much they're supposed to get and appreciate what they have been given.
Ends the news. We now recap on our headlines. Government says the visit by United Nations Special Rapporteur Irene Khan signals Zambia's growing openness to international scrutiny and its commitment to democratic governance. The Local Government Service Commission has voiced serious concern over the deteriorating condition of the Mulala Health Post in Livingston, calling for urgent intervention to enhance service delivery. Minister of Labour and Social Security Brenda Tambatamba has praised the New Dawn administration for its significant investment in the Enhanced Constituency Development Fund CDF, describing it as unprecedented. And former Football Association of Zambia FAZ referees manager Azif Banda has emphasized the need to improve remuneration for match officials. Thank you for joining us. My name is Ndekazi Lungu. God bless.
Sun FM.
Did you know that you can still watch your favorite shows from anywhere